Hi, it's Linda, and it's January, so I thought maybe I would update you on how I'm doing from having the two procedures. The first one, as you know, was in June, and the second was in August. And the only reason why I had the second procedure was because I had not had the azygos or the sigmoid sinus veins done, and that time I did, and it helped to relieve some of the pressure headaches that I had, a tonal hearing problem, and the heat intolerance. It actually helped with that some. So I have no complaints. I continue to improve in little small ways. I'm not 100% normal, but I'm 15 years older, so I wouldn't expect to be able to do everything that I could do 15 to 17 years ago. But I would hope that at my age that I'm doing pretty well. I don't need any assistive or adaptive equipment at all. And I'm happy to see the changes that are taking place with more doctors accepting the reality of CCSVI. I have never understood their reticence other than the bottom line, which is their pocketbooks. And I feel like most of us have given enough money to the MS societies and to other organizations that we should be able to expect better treatment and treatment altogether. There are so many who are still waiting and paying exorbitant prices to go overseas. I am especially concerned about my Canadian friends because I actually have more of them than I do friends in the United States. At least here, it is possible to get the procedure, although it isn't quite as easy as some might think. But in Canada, it's still basically against the law. They can be treated for blockages in their jugulars if they don't have MS. But once they're labeled with MS, they can't do that. And you all probably know that very well, but that's my top peeve for now, the fact that there is still so much of a slowdown. We've come a long way in a little over a year, but we have a long way to go. And I would encourage all of you to come forward that have had the procedure and make yourselves known. There are very few that have had tremendous results and improvements like I did that are coming forward and saying so. And I think that we would be treated perhaps a little less like anecdotal evidence if there were more of us. And they're there. They just prefer to go on with their lives. I don't blame them. There are times I feel that way myself, and I may just do that. But for now, we need larger amounts of people that have had the results from wheelchair to standing and walking again like I did, and the cognition problems that have been improved. A year ago I could not have made any type of video, and now I'm doing so much better. I still am a little nervous, but the important thing is that I can do it, and that there are many more of you who can. And I know you watch these videos, and I would just ask you to please come forward. And I would never give names of people who have had it done and without their permission, but there are so many. And so when people reach stenosis, they're thinking that this is the norm, and it really isn't. With the doctors who know what they're doing and the use of stents in some cases, I think that we would no longer be considered the oddity that we are. But in any case, I want to thank everyone for all the support that you've given me and to all the others. And I know that it's difficult, it's hard. Having MS is the hardest thing in the world. But I am over that. I'm pretty much myself, and there are millions more who need that treatment. Have a nice weekend.